I'm Jennifer Tryon from Homemade, and look what I got! This is the Cricut Explore 3. Now this is going to cut twice as fast as your other Explore machine, and it's going to cut materials up to 12 feet long. That's big, and you don't need to use a cutting mat. Now I've waited for you guys to open this up, so let's get going. You were born to be creative. Yes, I was, and I bet you were too. This is gonna help. Okay, when I open it up, I'm seeing right off the bat some materials. I'm guessing, yep, these are some samples of the new Smart materials. So let's wanna open them right up right away. Since it's the first thing I got my hands on. Okay, so we've got some Smart vinyl. So it says removes without residue, great for windows, walls, and more. So if you're wanting to do home decals or put any sort of vinyl onto like a smooth surface, this is the new Smart vinyl. Great, I'm glad to have a sample. Oh, we've got some extra transfer tape. We always are needing transfer tape. And if you're new to Cricut, once you cut out some of your shapes and you want to put it onto another item, you can use transfer tape to pick it up and bring it over. So that's great. Ooh, what have we got here? This must be heat transfer. Yes. Smart iron-on. Before we would have called this HTV or heat transfer vinyl, but now we've got Smart iron-on. So this means we can cut this out without the cutting mat. Very cool. What's this now? Ooh, we've got sticker cardstock in the Smart material. Smart paper. Awesome. I'm glad to have a few of those samples. Okay, this is what I always love about new Cricut machines. And you know what? Sometimes you have multiple machines and maybe this is your first one. But whenever I get a new Cricut machine, I love that they give me this envelope. I haven't opened it because usually something is in here that walks you through how to use the machine. Yep. Here's our little let's get started. And so if you're new to Cricut and this is your first machine, or even if this is your 20th machine, you are going to want to set it up on your computer. And so you're going to activate your machine at cricut.com/setup. And we've got a little piece of Smart vinyl. Use this during setup to make a sticker. Okay, we will. So here's the actual machine. It's nice and packaged, very sturdy. All right, let's get it out of the box. Aha, the cord and everything is underneath. So we've got the power cord and we've got the USB. So you can use the USB to connect the Cricut to your computer. All right, so our machine comes nice and protected here. Ooh, look at the color. All right, this is this beautiful mint green. I love it. Gorgeous. We've got protective plastic all along the sides. Okay, so this is pretty gorgeous. You'll notice it's tone on tone. And if we want to open the machine, we can just press this button right at the top here. Hello. Look at that nice opening. So we've got that button to open it up, and you'll see you've got two storage compartments here. This one here is magnetic, so if you want to put any extra blades, you can house them right in here and they won't move around. And this stays shut with a magnet. And then you've got your larger storage compartment here for any of your pens or Cricut tools that you want to keep inside there. One thing I should point out here that I'm noticing is that on the cover here, we've got these two ledges, and I'm guessing this is to make sure the Smart material, yep, fits perfectly and stays nice and lined up, because when we're not cutting with a mat, you're going to want to make sure your material stays nice and straight, because we don't have the benefit of the stickiness of the mat. So normally we would have just our upload chambers here at the side, but now we've got these gates here, also making sure our material is staying straight way out here on the ledge. Okay, we've got two housings chamber A. We've got housing A, which is for any of your writing tools or your scoring pen. And then we've got the B side, which is for your regular blade. And of course the blade comes loaded. That's the regular blade. It just drops right in and you can close that gate right back up. Okay, I'm gonna get the cord undone and get it plugged in. So we've got two ports on the back of the machine. One is for the plug and the other is for the USB. You'll also notice on this machine that you've got the ledge right here if you want to put your phone or your iPad if you're wanting to use those devices instead of a computer. Very handy. What's nice about the Explore is if you're not interested in, say, cutting some of the more specialty materials like fabric, for example, this is a great and much more affordable option to get all the benefits of Cricut and the smart cutting technology in a price point that's a little more affordable. I love that they've also upgraded the Explore because now we all get the benefit of twice the cutting speed and using the smart materials. So I've got my USB here. I'm gonna make sure that's attached to my computer. And then I'm gonna open Design Space. All right, so I'll just go to the top left corner and select New Product Setup, Smart Cutting Machine. And here's my new Cricut Explore 3. Make sure that it's at least 10 inches or more away from the wall because you want room for all of that material to go through. And yes, I plugged it into the wall and I plugged in the USB. So you want to make sure you do that. And then I can press continue. And it's updating because the new Explore Air 3 comes with 100 free new images to be cutting. So that's pretty cool. Plus you can start your 1 month free Cricut Access trial. Okay, I'll do that a bit later. This is what I, of course, love about Cricut, is that it gives you a project to start with. So let's go back to our envelope where we got our free sheet of smart vinyl. And let's pick one of these stickers to make. Let's do the flower. Okay, so here's what's great. If you're new to Cricut, the actual software is walking you through with animations what you should do step by step. And if you're a Cricut veteran, then you know what to do. Get your materials loaded, but it is good with a new machine to know you're doing the right thing at the right time. So yep, my blade is in housing B. And now I'm going to insert the smart material. So it's between the two gates and underneath those two little ledges. So now I notice that this load button, these arrows are blinking. And I'm going to press load. Okay, and right on the computer, it's telling me to press the flashing go button. So that's right here. And it's gonna cut out my flower. Now it should be twice as fast as my regular Cricut Explore. We'll see. Oh, it is pretty fast. That's good. Wow, that really is going. Wow. Okay, that was pretty fast. I've cut out a lot of things on my Cricut before, and sometimes it's like, this was like, it really buzzed right along, so that's pretty cool. Okay. This is a pretty intricate cut to be like cutting that fast. Okay, let's weed this. No rips or tears. So let's get right into the nitty-gritty here. See how it did on some of those sharp edges. Nice. You know, sometimes when things are intricate and you're weeding them, you'll see maybe the odd pull but I'm not seeing that here. This looks pretty sharp. Now, no tools came with this machine. You've got to buy these weeding tools separate, but they're totally worth it. I will post a link below for the toolkit that I use. Look at how nice and sharp this image is. It's good. I definitely think there's still a place to use your mats, especially for cutting scraps, using up little bits of paper or very small projects. But honestly, I could see myself transitioning into lots of smart materials. This was a really sharp, good cut. Well, I'm excited to put this new Cricut Explore 3 to the test. I do think it'll be nice to have another machine that goes twice as fast when it's using smart materials, because, you know, time is money, folks. We got to get these craft projects done. It's nice that it's going faster, and I love the mat-free cutting. Even though I'm not getting rid of my mats for good, I do like the fact that I can probably transition over with some of my most used materials like black vinyl and completely transition to mat-free cutting. That'll be really great. So I hope this helps you decide if the Cricut Explore 3 is right for you. Thanks for watching. I'm Jennifer Tryon.